Hi, work. Hi, everyone. So this is going to be a reading I'm doing from the Dragon Realm. I got distracted tonight, so I've been wanting to get some messages from the Star Dragon Oracle that I got. So let's see, right? I've done a lot of realm readings. You guys can take a look at whatever you feel guided to. They're all going off of the 1010, 1111 gateway energy, eclipse energy. I don't know why I said 1010. Could be significant for you guys because I called that out. A lot of you could be closing out cycles, karmic cycles, going towards your happiness, fulfillment. I know I was seeing a lot of 1010. I was seeing a lot of dualities. I was, in my readings, the tarot was always getting like 10 of cups, 10 of swords, 10 of cups, 10 of swords. And I was like, what is going on? Why do I keep getting these? I had a cycle that was blocking the union, right? I needed to close it out, and I wasn't seeing it for what it was. And that's been like the biggest message tonight, as I've been saying, there's something that you're not seeing. There could be something that's blocking you, something that needs to be eclipsed out, right? And that's why I really felt getting messages through the realms would be very beneficial in getting more messages and guidance. So I've done a couple different readings with the fairies, elementals, unicorns, and other dragons to get some more messages. So whatever you guys feel guided to taking a look at. Let's get into the start. Ooh, surrender, letting go of the darkness. Now that's very beautiful. This is definitely what you need to do, is a lot of these challenges and obstacles or karmic people situations, relationships are being closed out at this time. Eclipses really come in and kind of wipe things out that we were not wanting to let go of. Things that we weren't seeing as being karmic. Knowledge. You could be getting the knowledge, the guidance, the wisdom. A lot of this is happening internally too. A lot of realizations and stuff. You're getting that guidance internally from within because you're starting to acknowledge and know what you feel. And you're starting to discern that instead of going for outside validation. You're starting to trust what you feel at this time. Healing is happening. A lot of this is happening for healing to take place, for peace to be restored. There is a lot of inner child healing that's being healed at this time as well. Also got time. It's the ending of cycles. It's definitely time. You guys got protection here, finding what's important. I've been talking a lot about the Dragon Realm and how they very much have been protecting and helping blocking out a lot of these negative situations. Look, culmination, completion, and renewal. I told you guys there is a lot of closings of cycles. For some of you, it's happening for union, for getting a rebirth, a new beginning, returning, going with the flow. As I say that, returning. Yep. Some people are coming back, and then transcendence, achieving success. You're definitely learning to transmute this energy, letting it go, but starting to embrace the lessons that it's brought about. A lot of you are learning to go with the flow as well, keeping your emotions balanced, right? Learning how to take these experiences and kind of use them to your advantage. Look, here's that Scorpio energy too on the bottom, rebirth. Giving yourself a second chance. A lot of you, you're needing to give yourself a second chance. You very much are. Oh, this little dragon is sleeping on her back. Trust, love, and friendship. You guys, you're going to be developing some new relationships. And these could be friendships, you're being called to trust them, especially these new connections. Also, if you're being like having a new beginning, a rebirth, because this is falling underneath rebirth. And on the bottom of the deck is often what you don't see coming. For me, what is coming? So for a lot of you, you could be getting something that's coming back to you and never expected, right? Restoring hope. There's definitely healing taking place here. Being called to surrender. See, you need to let go. For a lot of you, you're repeating a karmic paradigm. For some of you, it could have been within a family, like a family member. Sometimes you have like a toxic parent or sibling. For some of you, it could have been a friend too. But letting go of this, okay, is going to close out this cycle. And then you have something returning to you. You're going to be achieving success, and you get this new beginning because you completed a cycle. You're finding out what's important, who truly is like on your side, who truly cares about you, your emotions, your feelings, your happiness. You're going to be getting some sort of knowledge of this. Like I said, for a lot of you, I feel it's going to be internally. Being told to tell you to be mindful of your surroundings, like what you see, not always what you hear, what you see. I always say to pay attention to how people treat you, how they show you love instead of tell you love, right? But like I was saying, that something I've been talking a lot about, you might have seen something one way, you didn't see something for what it truly was. Okay, so you could be getting the realization of what that was. For some of you, like, you might have dismissed your counterpart as toxic because they had some lessons that they needed to learn. Some people were in grief and in loss, and they were in a lower vibrational energy, or because they were dealing with something. And I talked about that earlier in a reading that I felt guided to with the white pumpkin. You know, this talks about grief and loss can, you know, we deal with that, those situations differently. And sometimes it takes taking others longer to heal. Sorry, I'm starting to mix up my words. I'm starting to get a little sleepy, but I wanted to get this reading out because I wanted to finish up the realm readings. Knowledge is definitely power. I'm hearing, is this really going to put somebody fully in their power? Also, some secrets and things could be revealed and coming out that's going to free somebody. It's going to allow somebody to, in fact, see maybe why somebody treated them the way that they did, or why something happened. Like I said, some sort of reveal is coming out, just like I didn't know about the white pumpkin. And if you're interested, you didn't know the meaning behind the white pumpkin, I got a quick little message down below. You should take a look at it. Inspiration. This is a very powerful time for creating an inspiration and creation have been coming out a lot from oracles. This is a very important time of getting empowered, going after anything that you want and desire. They're also showing us independence. A lot of these karmic cycles that we're breaking were due to codependency. So carving your own path, relying on yourself, getting that power, that strength, that courage to pursue what you deserve and desire is really much going to bring things into. You're very resilient, finding your limits, enlightenment, moving forward. Yeah, a lot of you are getting enlightenment or raising your vibration or ascending higher levels of ascension, new paradigms, understanding and looking at both sides. A lot of you are going to get the clarity that maybe you were only seeing something at face value. You weren't seeing somebody's point of view, somebody's side. And by doing so, you're going to be able to have some compassion for them, some humility. So it's going to change the way you go forward or the way you perceive something. Maybe you're realizing, in fact, that you always looked for outsider validation. That's a form of an ego trauma bond, when you constantly seek approval outside instead of trusting yourself, because you're really you're caring too much what others think and feel. You're starting to trust your own feelings, right? And it's actually a wounding. As I say that, dominance, believing in yourself. So a lot of you are going to start to be reclaiming your power back by believing in yourself, trusting yourself when it comes to love and friendships. Miracle, making a difference. Look at that, beautiful. I've been seeing a lot of pink and blue in the lotus flower, right? So it's very significant. Blue talks about peace and harmony, and pink talks about love, right? I really feel that this is a very beautiful connection, relationship that's coming in, that's going to bring in a lot of peace and balance. No more like hostility, karmic, things like that. This is going to be a very loving, caring connection. Yeah, look at this, freedom. And this is a very powerful energy that's been coming out with this gateway and eclipse energy. It's about being set free, feeling free, reclaiming your power, getting into this freedom to make your own choices and to live your own life. As I say that, thyself is on the bottom, gathering your powers. See, I can't make this stuff up. Reclaiming your power, gathering your power. Yeah, this is like my first reading too with the Dragon Realm. So I just got this deck. So anyway, very beautiful. But I'm gonna leave the reading there. I know it's a short little reading, but this is a smaller deck too. It only has like 33 cards to it, but I wanted to get a deck to be able to connect with dragons, as I know very much they have been working with us and helping protect us and guide us and get us into that courage and strength, right? To really pursue, express. Like if you ever feel like you get so enraged that like you're just like, you're so hot. And it's like, you just feel that fire. I don't know if it's because I've got a lot of Leo and a fire in my chart that sometimes I get like really fired up. Like I get that saying. It's like, sometimes I may find something out, or, you know, normally when it comes to like a threat towards like my family or children, I'm very protective of children and my family. So when we feel threatened, I feel like I'm on fire, you know, and I think that's my dragon spirit that's within me, that guides me, and I very much know that I've always been protected by the dragon realm, the unicorn realm, the fairy realm, as I've always been connecting with them ever since I was little. I've always had a connection with them. So, anyway, yeah, this is a very important time for planning your future, not letting people have control over your life or over you anymore, and on the bottom is vision. So you're definitely, you need to just accept any loss that you're going through at this time, because things that you're losing, they're not in alignment with your future, with what's destined for you, and you're being guided towards this amazing new life where there are miracles that are waiting to come bless you. And some of these people were blocking you, and even though they may have led you off path and been blocking you, well, now things are coming in for you, but they're gonna be like miracles for you, because they're gonna come in so unexpected. And it's not like you're just getting blessed with a miracle for going through it. This is like it's your divine birthright, but it was hidden from you or taken from you, sidelined, I'm hearing, blocked, because you needed to let go of something because they didn't want someone to have it. You know, and I've been talking a lot about that too, the elementals. I talk about that there's a lot of elementals that have been protecting inheritances and monies and rewards and all sorts of stuff because they haven't wanted certain individuals to get your blessings, your abundance, until these cycles were complete. It's like divine protection. Again, the miracles. So it's going to feel like a miracle is working in your world, because it's like right after you lose something or something's taken away, all of a sudden, bam, there you go. Something is, it's like you guys maybe lose something And it's like, you just accept it. You go with the full, like, okay, I understand. And then all of a sudden you're just gifted with something way nicer. You know, it's just like, oh my God, like, what? Like, this is a miracle. Like, yeah, but it was like some of you, just something had to be taken away from you because you wouldn't let it go. Something was already waiting for you. You just needed to believe in yourself. You needed to trust what you were feeling. For some of you, this is new connections, new friendships. You could be getting blessed through a new love connection, new friendship. They could be coming out with some sort of gift. You're definitely moving forward towards your legacy. Ooh, legacy card. Are you going to be carving your own path? I feel like I could play with this all night. Look, invention, burning with passion. Look, as I was saying that, you feel that. See, and I feel like the belly, like I was saying earlier, like you feel that fire in your belly, you know, and like look at the belly all with the fire, but the fire is really down there. And then I see a constellation. There's constellations within these dragons. Whoa. I talked about this earlier in a reading too, as somebody needed to look at constellations. It's going to activate something within them. And now there's constellations within this deck in alignment. You're definitely being aligned with the stars. They're doing something. Whoever this is you're very powerful. You should check out some of my other readings on my channel, whatever you feel guided to. I'm showing you these. It could do something to activate you. I'm going to tell you too, you should get a book of constellations or look into astrology. Something to do with, I mean, I know this is star dragons. They did say that the stars in the sky and the dragons in your heart. Something with the connection of the stars, and there's different messages associated with each card. I didn't get into the readings tonight because I'm a little bit tired, but there's amazing, powerful readings, but I just picked on the constellations. But looking, and if you don't have a book, you know, you can look them up online. Just study the different constellations and looking at each of the star systems. Something's going to be activated. Some sort of enlightenment, download, guidance. You have some sort of knowledge. And you should check out some of my other channels because this message, clearly, my realm readings are going together. Alright guys, well, I'm going to leave the reading there. Like I said, I could play with this all night. Definitely surrender, let something go. Transcendence, achieving success. Alright, and so beautiful. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Love and light to all of you. Bye.